serviced, you bring it in, that's that. Now, this shows a different depiction of what you would be doing. We give you an adapter, which would allow you to connect your 30-foot power cable here, and then you would use this at the end of the cable so that you can plug in at home or at a friend's house to a normal socket. It's called 30 amp to 15.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's going right in there.
Yes. Now, once you have that connected, everything runs. Everything works.
Okay.
So long as your propane is on as well. But if you weren't plugged in and they wanted to watch TV without the generator, we would turn the inverter on, but that would draw a lot of power. So let's see, I'll put it in the box shortly.
When you are at home and let's say, between long trips, do you just have it plugged in general just to kind of, keep everything powered up and even if you're not using anything? Huh? Yes.
Yes. Make sure it's plugged in and I'll go through the proper process with you so you know that the batteries are charging.
Got it.
The thing about the AGMs or the glass mat batteries, they like to have charge constantly, and they need to have some sort of charge running through them.
Whether it's the alternator when you're driving or whether it's being plugged in when you're parked.
Or the generator on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, are you ever going to tow anything? Do you ever
No.
jet skis anything?
No,
Okay.
not for now.
Okay. You are equipped with a 7-way plug down below, which is for trailers, etc. And you can just buy a little adapter for a 4-pin if you ever had like a U-Haul trailer.
Okay.
And there's a class 4 receiver underneath there.
I'm gonna put a bike rack on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
And sometimes they have lights on them if it's a long enough one.
Okay.
But you're already wired for all that.
Yep.
So plug and play is what we call it.
Beautiful.
These are the sensors for the rear. And then to open the door, I know it sounds stupid that I'm telling you, but properly, there's a latch there that can catch. But if you wanted to back up even further to wherever you're going, you can take these, swing them around all the way, and there's magnets that'll catch them.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this open so we can talk about some of this stuff. Hi there.
Okay, Danny and Daddy gotta talk, so watch your movie.
These are just extra things that we give you with the package that can be handy. A little stool or a little chair for him.
Awesome.
This is a cover for the exterior, and it wraps around the mirrors. A lot of people will use that when it's in storage, so you don't have to clean the windshield a million times.
Fantastic. Yeah.
I feel like Carrot Top with my little box. We'll go through the chemicals shortly. In fact, I'm going to take one roll of toilet paper so I can put it in there.
That's a special toilet paper for RVs.
RV, yes. Has to be RV toilet tissue. Give you a broom and dustpan to get you started. Even though most of our guests won't ever level this coach off, in case you want to, because you do get Lynx leveling blocks. Now let's say your back of your coach is just down a couple inches or maybe half a foot. You can stack multiple blocks on top of each other so that you back up onto it.
Yep.
That's that. And then of course, to pair with that, we give you chocks, which can be paired with the leveling blocks.
Beautiful.
Okay. Just a little lighter. And then we give, it's the 100th anniversary of all the national parks, so we get you situated here.
Awesome.
Okay. I forgot what I was doing, sorry. I'll talk about this in a second. This we'll need, because I'm going to show you how to work the table on the inside.
Okay.
Most people will keep this up there, tuck it back here, etc. The back of the bed, I'm doing this in kind of a two-part process just because we're back here.
Yep.
If you were to use the extension, then you would take this rack, pull it out, and then release the Velcro, and that creates the king bed once this comes down. You of course take the headrests off.
Uh-huh.
There you go. And this sits flush right
Mm-hmm.
here. I'll leave them down so that when I show you, we'll be good. I'll keep that there, and then we'll touch base here. Now, going around.
If you want to slide stuff underneath there for storage, you can do that.
Absolutely. Those two doors open right there.
Yeah.
So if you had
storage.
skis, absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to put that there so that we can reach it when we're inside.
Cool.
People will do that with little tiny coolers, you name it, things that they don't want on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Always remember that the driver's door gets shut first because the emblem sits right over that.
Okay. Do you got to put these things back on, or do they just do it by themselves?
No, they don't do it by themselves, but it's whatever preference you have.
Got it. Okay.
Now, in the third brake light, that's your backup camera. It is not adjustable, simply because people were breaking them when we had the flexibility of doing so. I put your temporary plate back here.
Perfect.
You will get your plates mailed to you by September 11th.
Yep.
Now the propane. This is one that sometimes people get mixed up on. You have a quick connect hose. They sell longer hoses, Amazon. It's no different than what you saw over there, where it attaches on the inside here. There you are. And then you can go on, which allows propane to go in, or off.
Okay.
Of course, you're going to keep it off, but you're just going to release it like that. And then when you go to and it's full right now, but when you go to
propane's full.
Yeah, the propane's full. When you go to a gas station or U-Haul, wherever they have propane, they're attaching the hose directly onto here. They're going to turn the propane off right there, and then they're going to bleed it right here. I'm going to keep it on because we're going to go through our stuff inside. But some people have never filled up an RV propane system before, and this is one of the more higher quality systems, so they're not always aware of what to do. But as long as you tell them that this is where they're filling it up, there wouldn't be any issues.
And most places do it for you, right?
Yeah, you should never ever be able to fill up your own propane for safety reasons.
Got it.